Yeah, so in this video, we're going to go through a few examples. We're going to be showing what you can build with Blackbox. There's different interfaces that you can be leveraging the Blackbox agent. So we're going to start with one of the recent releases that you have available to you to use directly. So we're going to walk through it briefly, and we'll be able to go through some examples. So essentially, you have access to the Blackbox CLI. So uh, once you install it, I think we're going to be able to go through the step over here. So uh, pretty much it's you can start with this Windows, Mac, Linux, and then just beginning with using the black box command. So I think if I were to go through the initial steps that you'll get when you install it. So you can start by, so here we have the installation guide. We're going to configure the providers. We're going to pick Blackbox directly. So there's the end-to-end encrypted model that is also now available that you can use as well. So you can pick this from the CLI, or you can pick all the closed source, open source models that are available for you. So here we already have a key, so we don't need to update it. So we can take a key from the dashboard once we set it up, and once you want to pick the model that you have, so here we can have the default Sonnet 4. If we want to pick more from bigger range of model, here the Opus model. The we have the Opus 4. We have Grok models, and we have closed source, open source models like DeepSeek. So we have all these different models that you can simply insert over here, and you can start using them directly through the CLI. So here we're gonna pick this, and now we have it configured. So we're gonna begin a session with Blackbox right here. So let's start it again. Yeah, so here in this case, we're gonna pick an example to go through with the CLI. So we're gonna pick a very simple example first to see. So build a landing page. Let me make sure that we're gonna get into the desktop. Yeah, right here, and then allow build a landing page like WhatsApp. So here we're making one request, and we're giving a task to the Blackbox agent through the CLI. What we can do at the same time is we can run several ones simultaneously, so we don't need to be waiting for this request to complete. So while this is ongoing, we're gonna send another one, build a landing page like Signal. So we can track these different agents, how they're going through the implementation. As you see, typically it start off with a to-do list, and now we can have the to-do that we can open up here. So let's say I'm in here. We're gonna see that we have the to-do WhatsApp landing page. So there it is. We have this to-do list. It's starting with the HTML. It's gonna build this. So the other thing that we're gonna do is also we're gonna see some more complex type of applications. So we can give a task from existing repos. So we don't need to be only. You can give it all types of tasks, just like you would interact with a Blackbox agent that's currently either in your IDE or on the separate desktop app where you can use it from. So, but the ability to also leverage it from the IDE, from the CLI as well, gives you a different type of interface that you can interact with. So we're gonna in this case maybe we're gonna ask it a different type of task. We're gonna wait for this here as it's going through it. One thing I noticed is that we will need to define a different Okay, so once we have this, okay, now we have it ongoing. Okay, so it did launch a server on port 8000. So we're gonna open it right here. So okay, so it's still finalizing it. So we're gonna wait for it. Yeah. So uh, we're gonna see like this is a brief initial view of how you can uh, use it in different types of uh, interfaces, whether it's the CLI. We're going to take an example also on the for more complex applications. So now it's still here. It's not finishing it. So I think there was the mix of Signal and WhatsApp that maybe got the confusion. So we're gonna open something else here. So we're gonna actually tell it um, to build a real-time messaging application like WhatsApp. So in this case, it's not just an interface of it. We're going to actually let it build the function, and then we're going to be testing it out. So build a real-time messaging application like WhatsApp. I want the backend, front end, um, the ability to send voice messages, and also the ability to uh, create groups. So this is a different type of task. It's a different folder where we gave it the task to start from, and I think we have this also already. Is it almost done? Okay, no, I just did the HTML for the Signal landing page. We're gonna wait for it a bit more. Now let me create the CSS. Yeah. Okay. So here, this is another one that's doing a fully functional. There's a backend, there's a front end. So it picked Node.js, Express, Socket.io, MongoDB. So this is the stack. It's writing the markdown for it. So we're gonna be able to follow it. And here, so this is the first folder. Let's take a look at this one. Okay. So now we have the backend, the front end, and there's this also. Okay. So now the landing page, like Signal, we're gonna take a look at it. Okay, it's right here. Let's open it. There it is. So now we have a Signal-like landing page, but just to show you from the CLI, something that's completely from scratch. There we go. We have also some animation that was uh, displayed as well. Okay, so without much more instructions, this is where it's finishing the Signal uh, landing page. Okay, so this is pretty good. We're gonna keep adding things to it while the uh, we're waiting for the WhatsApp backend front end implementation. So let's take a look at this one. Okay, we have the backend. So what it's doing is doing some installation of the packages. So we can take a look at those packages. Mm. Yeah, pretty much these right here. So it's doing the installation. And yeah, in the meantime, what we can also do is we can continue with the other task, or do a new task completely from scratch. So um, would you like me to deploy this to Netlify, make any specific adjustment to the design or functionality? Okay. So we're just gonna ask it to enhance it a little bit. Um, here it's probably doing the installations. We're gonna monitor this, and then here we're gonna see, yeah, maybe we can pick some other open source repo. So we're gonna say GitHub trending. Okay. Let's see if there's anything we can pick right here. Now let me update the features. No, not this one. Okay, it's making some changes. So we're gonna wait for it. Okay, I think here, yeah, this is still ongoing right now. Let's refresh. Okay, we're gonna wait for it a little bit. Okay, so here actually we're gonna open a new one. We're gonna say, build me a simple mobile app using Expo, and I want it to have end-to-end, or actually, yeah, let's call it end-to-end encrypted messaging. Let's give it make a new folder in desktop and build, and let's give it this. Okay, so this one we can close. Okay, so it's making a new folder. It's going into it. Okay, now we're gonna monitor this. Creating an Expo project. Okay. Yeah, so definitely it's making some of these changes. We're gonna wait for, let me create an exciting JavaScript file. Okay. Okay, let's pause this. Yep, I'm gonna continue building this. Okay, so it actually just opened it by itself when it finished the, okay, so we can give it some improvement on this, but so it's continuing to make changes. We can see it here. Continue building this. We don't need to tell us more. This was the, okay, so here let me install dependencies. Okay, it ran this command. Your project is ready. Hold on. Let's see. Secure. Yeah, we have some things. Okay. Okay, so this is the, yeah, this is the Expo message. Okay. Start building the app. Okay, so here we have something. What is it saying? Okay, so here we're going to tell it okay, it finished this server.js. Let's see what we have. I sent this one. Okay, so yeah, it finished this initial one. Okay, it's going through these different parts. So we have user, we have message, we have group. Yeah, so basically pretty much it's following the plan it had. So we're gonna let it complete. And now here, okay, we're gonna wait for this. Would you like me to proceed? Okay. Creating an expo project using the blank template. Yeah. Okay, so it did begin the. Am I in the? Yeah, I think it's. Secure Messenger. This is the one. Okay, but as far as we have this one, which is the WhatsApp backend front end. So we're gonna take a look at all the steps. We're gonna pause the screen share. We're gonna just open the code here in 1 second. Yeah, we're gonna share again. So here we can take this. Maybe we'll take it all. So we had this initial plan. So this is what the to-do list of the agent is going to be going through. So as you see, we have a complete to-do list, back end, front end. Um, it's pretty much going through each functionality with the testing and deployment at the end. This is the tech stack decision. So we're going to go in and then look into each part of them. So we have this is the authentication. This is how the data will get stored in MongoDB. So let's look at the routes, messages, uploads. Okay, this is good. So we have the allowed types. Okay, this is good. Socket. Yeah, and now it's going to be going through the upload part. Where are we? So this is the signal. It's continuing improving the signal. Let me close this. What happened here? Oh, this is the. Let me confirm. Okay, here these are being implemented. Then what was happening? Create React app. Okay, I think it's reaching this point. Following package was not found. Okay, we have the uploads. Yeah, they're here. Okay, that's good. Okay, I think the backend is mostly complete. We're gonna tell it now, continue with the front end. Okay, so let's get back to this one. Okay, so yeah, this we can give it some feedback on it, but I think it's gonna require a login here, sign up. Okay, there we go. So here we're gonna create the first room, or we can join a room. So we have both. Um, let's go back, create room. Okay, there it is. Okay, so this is so it gave us some synthetic follow up right here, but this is definitely on a good track. It's good. It's showing up some. Okay, and now we can see some notifications right here, the overall display. So let's give it some feedback. But this is definitely on a good track. We're gonna pause this a little bit. Okay, but yeah, we'll be going through some more examples. We're gonna be continuing on what these different agents have implemented. But yeah, so here we just as a recap, these are different agents that were launched locally, and then were assigned different types of tasks. We'll be showing some more examples on taking existing projects that you're working on and then implementing these tasks. But this is to go through different types of examples where you can be leveraging the CLI and launching the agents across different tasks simultaneously, and then keeping track across it. So we'll be showing some more examples. This is a brief overview, and we'll be following up with some of the other videos as well.